Okay, so Misfits 15 just happened and the card itself wasn't looking too promising, but now that the event actually happened, that wasn't even like no. Starting off with the first fight, we had Fangs vs Alicia Megan, and I already told you guys in my last two Misfits 15 videos that Fangs should never fight on an event ever again, and she did not disappoint. I mean, 20 punches thrown, 2 punches landed, 1 knockdown, 30 shots taken to the head, straight garbage. Now at the time of making this video, Misfits didn't post any highlights, but if they did, I would have straight up cooked her, but the only clip I could find is actually from the legend Fangs herself, and even though this looks like it was recorded by a chair, it's better than nothing, so let's see what happens here. So she gets hit with a massive shot, and then I don't know what the hell she's doing here, and boom. What in the actual hold up. Fangs also wrote on this tweet, "Can I point out what blacked me out was the 2 clear shots to the back of the head." Now she did hit you with multiple shots to the back of the head, but like, bro, hold up. Look at where you're looking. You're not even staring at her, you're looking at Madagascar. What do you want her to do? Like, come around you, run around you like a Looney Tunes character, come straight in front of you and give you a massive uppercut? Like, at least look at her. Where else is she supposed to punch? Hey yo, hold up. On a side note, I kind of feel targeted here. Look what she said. "Everyone calling me old. Get your young little nerdy ass in the ring and awaken like the Undertaker like I did from being on the canvas. Then come talk to me. Now shut up, I have to take my pills." Excuse me? But because Alicia looked atrocious as well, that was 100% one of the worst fights I've ever seen. But in terms of my prediction, bro, I'ma have to go with Alicia Megan. I don't know about first round knockout, but I'm gonna go with stoppage and maybe a knockout. Yes, I'm 1 for 1, but that was a pretty freebie. Like, no way anyone thought Fangs was gonna win. Moving on to the next fight, we had Loza versus the Vampire Girl, and this fight was surprisingly okay. Like, I honestly thought they were both gonna go in for the first 30 seconds, then just get tired and it was gonna be boring the whole way through, but it was honestly pretty good. I tried to find some footage of the fight online, and there's actually none, but in all honesty, the best part happened in the ring walk. I mean, just look at this. You have this random cheeseburger carrying a Brazil flag in the background. The security guard grabs him like he's a fan or something. Then he starts jumping up like he's a mosquito. And then Los is like, chill out, he's my friend or something. He throws the Brazil flag at the security guard and then they all start dancing. Bro, this man had to have lost like 5,000 calories just by running off the stage. Like, what was that? But in terms of my prediction, I'm gonna go with Vampire here. Maybe by unanimous decision, but most likely stoppage. Even Messi has a bad game. Going over to the next fight, we had Killer B versus, I mean, there's no one there, but I think her name was Sylvia Fernandez. And once again, there is no footage of this fight, but this fight actually started off crazy. Like, Killer B looked like she was gonna knock her out in the first round. She was like, she was going crazy, and then after that, nothing really happened. It was pretty boring. I wish there was more I could talk about for this fight, but Killer B didn't post anything on social media and I don't even know who Sylvia is. Let's move on and look at my prediction. I got Killer B, I guess. Like, what am I supposed to say? There's nothing to compare. Yes, I didn't even know who she was fighting and it was a complete guess, but we'll take it. Now the next fight on the card was supposed to be OJ Rose versus the Mustache Merchant, but that didn't happen. And then out of nowhere, OJ tweeted this saying he's fighting Anthony Taylor in an exhibition match. That didn't happen. And then out of nowhere, he tweets this. What? Is this man on cocaine? What the hell? Okay, so far, the first fight was dreadful, the second fight was okay, the third fight was meh, and the fourth fight didn't even happen.
Come on now, dawg.
Amazing stuff. Looking at the next fight, we had Jeremy Park versus Anthony Vergas, and once again, this fight was just alright. I mean, Jeremy Park came out pretty aggressive, he was looking really well for like the first minute, and then the next 2 to 3 rounds, literally nothing happened. They were just jabbing, slowly, throwing some punches, and clinching. Yay. It really only turned up in the last round when Anthony Vargas went full on Goku and began throwing massive punches, landing every single one of them and almost knocking out Jeremy Park, and the fight ended with Anthony Vargas winning. But I honestly think Misfits is just hiring refs that are like 80 years or older and have dementia, because all they remember is the last round. I honestly thought it was a draw and one ref gave it 4-0 to Anthony Vargas. That makes no sense. But looking at my prediction, I'm gonna go with Jeremy here, probably by unanimous decision or maybe even stoppage. So now moving on to the best or second best fight of the night, we got my boy Lil Cracra vs YuddyGang, and I honestly thought this fight was gonna end in the first or second round because look at this. Lil Cracra was absolutely dominating in the first round, landing this nice 1-2 every single time and just outclassing YuddyGang the entire round. And then I don't really know what happened to him, but this man decreased the amount of punches he was throwing by like 90%. And don't get me wrong, he was still hanging in there with YuddyGang, but I think he just got tired. Maybe he ate too many Skittles. I thought he was 100% going to be prepared after he demolished YuddyGang the first fight. But imagine being Lil Cracra. I mean, you were 100% winning the first fight, and then some weirdo calls a bomb threat. Now that fight doesn't even count, and you have to do a whole nother fight. So now you get back into training for like 1 or 2 months. The second fight starts. You're absolutely demolishing your opponent for the first round, and then you lose. So looking at my prediction, but now that we've seen Lil Cracra absolutely destroy YuddyGang in their first half fight, I'm even more confident that he's gonna win, probably by unanimous decision. What the hell? But what the hell is wrong with me? Sometimes I get every single fight right and then this happens. How does this make any sense? Going over to the co-main event, we got Leveon Bell vs Tristan Hamm, and I think we all thought this had potential to be fight of the night since they both have crazy power and one punch could have ended in a knockout, but this has potential to be the worst fight on the card. I don't really understand if Tristan Hamm thought he was in a video game and he was just spamming the hugging button, but if you want to see the highlights, I got you guys. So I'm Tristan Hamm, okay? Round 1. Boom, boom, lands 2 massive punches. Round 2, round 3, round 4, round 10, round 20, round 100. But Tristan Hamm, you posted over 500 tweets talking straight trash to Leveon Bell, and you may think I'm joking, but I'm not. Look at this. I'm on his Twitter page right here, and look, I'm scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. Continuing to scroll down, we're past like 100 tweets by now. And look at the date, May 24. That was 2 days ago. Scroll more down, keep on going down, keep on going down. We're past so many tweets now. I mean, like, this man has tweeted so many times. And it's mostly about Leveon Bell. 90% of them are about Leveon Bell. We stop here, May 20th. That's not even a week old. And just to show you guys some highlights, I mean, look at this. I don't want to hear any excuses when you get laid out. When I KO you, I demand respect. I don't know if I'm Stevie Wonder, but I didn't see the KO. Next up, always remember who was there for you and who wasn't. 0 comments, clown emoji. You got 4,800 views, Leveon Bell got 39,000. Okay. Leveon Bell slaughtered by Little Diego in boxing bout hospitalized. Leveon Bell brutally embarrassed by Little Diego. Leveon Bell gets obliterated by Mr. Adventure boy Tristan Hamm. Leveon Bell dropped in first round by notorious body shot breaking ribs only to be dropped in the second round by way of brutal knockout by Little Diego. No, the funniest thing is, look at how many times this man has already tweeted just straight up making excuses. Like, the fight happened not even a day ago and it's still going. It's still going! Wait, what the hell? Bro, this man's tweeted like 25 times already. And the fight just ended. I just fought a 215 pound 6'2 Anthony Taylor. Bro, this man's already making excuses. First he was saying he was gonna get knocked out, Leveon Bell is easy work, and now he's trying to cover it up saying look how good he is. No, you got destroyed and you're not even that good. Now in terms of my prediction, overall Leveon Bell has fought and beat tougher opponents. He's been in the ring 3 times compared to Tristan Hamm's 1, and he also has a 3-inch height advantage and a 4-inch reach advantage, so I'm gonna have to go with him. Finally, W. And then on to the main event, we had Elle Brooke versus Paige Vanzant, and I'm gonna be honest, that fight was straight up a robbery. Elle Brooke 100% won that. I mean, she even got a knockdown, giving her a 10-8 round, and it was still a draw. Like, how does that make sense? But anyways, on to the main point. Imagine being a professional MMA fighter, having over 10 years of experience, then going into bare knuckle fighting, doing 2 fights of that, and then you finally get on Misfits to fight an influencer and you get a draw.
Come on, man.
That's tough. And in terms of my prediction, we all know Elle Brooke has insane power, and I actually think she's gonna win. I mean, Elle should have won, but whatever. So overall, this fight was okay / pretty good. This fight didn't even happen. This fight was meh. This fight was meh. This fight was good. This fight was horrific. And this fight was good. And in terms of my predictions, let's see. So 1 of 1. This fight didn't happen. 2 of 1. 2 of 2. 2 of 3. 3 of 3. 3 of 4. But comment down below what you thought of Misfits 15, what your favorite fight was, all of that, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to never miss future videos.